Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Happy New Year's, guys. 2024, here we are. I'm out metal detecting. Let's see what we can find, guys. All right, guys. Out here I'm metal detecting in the place I was in the last video that was recorded on New Year's Eve. So, back out there, had this pop up as a 30. You guys know what it is? I do. This is the innards, the inner workings of an oil lamp. Right there would have been where your wick would have came up at. Wick extender would have came in one of these sides, and it had a bunch more brass and everything around it, but that's the piece we got, guys. We'll have to listen around. The old road's right there, cellar hole's right there, and then the old road's right there. So this house was literally right on the corner of two old roads, or one old road and a logging road. I'm not sure which. I'm gonna have to look at my maps, but yep, there's the cellar. So I'm gonna work my way towards it. Top of an old brass bedpost. Just hollow brass is all it is. Cool. Well, guys, I get to check something off my bucket list. It might not be big to some people, but I always wanted to find a coin that someone shot. Well, I just found a weedy. It says 1 cent right there on the back. 1 cent. It's a weedy that someone tried to shoot and it just folded the coin over. That's pretty cool. I was like, what the heck is this thing? But then I seen the 1 cent and I was like, oh, I'll be damned. Heck yeah, bucket lister. Good morning, everybody. It is a crisp 30 degrees. That would be like -4 Celsius, I believe, for you guys in the UK. Anyways, out doing some relic hunting. Knocked the Legend, 6-inch coil. I'm in field mode, multi 2, all metal. First target up, it was only about 1 inch down. And it's going to be a local coal company tag. They use these number tags when a man went down in the mine. They would take one tag with them, one tag would be left on the wall hanging. That's how they'd identify who was in the mine. Looks like this is a 292. On to the next. Alright, guys, the cellar hole is actually right over there. And it had a root cellar on the bank here, and I'm just kind of working this little slope. Got our first coin. It's ringing up at 38, 39, so I'm gonna guess it's an Indian. I hope it's an Indian anyways. Might be a weedy. Worn out. Yep. Sweetie weedy. I'm not sure on the date on that. It's pretty dirty. Definitely have to scrub it up. See what it is. But yep, sweetie weedy. Can't beat that. Alright, guys. On to the next. Alright, guys. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but the date on this is 1917 on this weedy. So I'll definitely take that. It is hard to see, though. Alright, guys. Just working this little flat spot right here. Cellar hole's behind me. Got another miner's tag, number 238. On to the next. Alright, folks, if you look in front of me, you can see how the old road ran right there. It runs all the way down, and I'm working the lip of this edge of the road where they got it built up with rocks. I got my next target, guys. Sounded just like a penny would have, 4041. And it's going to be an old key. Now, I'm not going to claim to know what this key goes to, because it could go to anything. But I'm definitely going to say that's too thin for a lock. I'm going to say that goes to an old car, maybe. And I'm betting once we get home and get all the muck off of it, it's going to have a name on it, because right there's some serial numbers. It may be to a lock. I don't know. Very interesting looking key. I'm very happy with that. Awesome. Welcome back, folks. We are on to our next target with the Knock the Legend. It's about 5 inches down right beside that root. And still got the little mirror in it. And a lot of detail. And I think it says Pampian Bloom. And it's got a little bit of Greek relief on it. It had been silvered. Made of brass. Ring up a 39. Alright, guys. On to the next. Alright, guys. We're back. Next target up is going to be this little brass bearing or wheel. Might have been a wheel to a Zippo lighter. I'm not sure. But, rang up a 26. Alright. On to the next. Getting down in here in all these brush and little trees now. Next target up. Going to be a clock movement plate. Alrighty, on to the next. Now that's one tiny spoon bowl made of aluminum. It's real light. Yeah, I'd say 50s or 60s baby spoon. Alright, on to the next. Alright guys, we're back. And what's an episode without a good old shotgun head stamp? Nice old paper cartridge there. That thing's at least 100 years old. Good sign. They let this fall to the ground. They might have dropped some coins out of their pocket while they was reloading. Never know. Have to check and see. I'll work our way right down that way. Okay, folks, we're back, and our next relic out of the ground is going to be a piece of leather tack, and it still has some of the animal around it. The copper has an antimicrobial factor to it, so anything that's actually touching the copper won't rot away. That's why, like, ancient Mayans and Incas would sometimes wrap bodies, even the Chinese would wrap bodies in solid sheets of copper to preserve them. Pretty cool. Alright, on to the next. Alright guys, we are looking straight down the old road right now. That's what I'm walking. Truck's parked at the end of this valley. Had a 16, dug it up, and that's going to be a broken coal company tag. We'll take that and add it to the mason jars. Still a little piece of history. Shame it got broken. I'd say loggers probably did that, but this being the old road, it could have been anything. Horse step on it, a wagon, early automobile. Alright, on to the next. Alright, still working this old road area. Got my next target up. I believe that's going to be an old sash buckle. Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say it's probably an old sash buckle. Looks like there's a place with a pin to go across. Yeah, very plain one, but we'll take it. Alright, folks, our next target up is going to be a little copper buckle. Still got the iron pin in it. This is a small one, silver plated, probably a dog collar, would be my guess. Maybe some type of horse tack, harness strap. Alright, on to the next. Alright folks, that's going to do it for me. I spent about 3 hours out here. Only found that one coin, few coal mine tags, but hey, I had fun. Nice getting out and getting some fresh air. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Share with your friends. See you on the next.